Will you introduce yourself?
Yes, hi, my name is Adriana. I'm from Mexico, and I've been involved in the international volunteer tourism business for over 10 years now.
Great. And you recently attended the live workshop that we had. Can you let us know kind of why you chose to do that workshop and what some of your expectations were towards it?
Yes, well, I decided to join the workshop because I looked at Corey's work with a previous workshop that he had given called So We Think We're Helping, aimed at the volunteer tourists. And I thought that the content that he had in that workshop was very, very important, very, very, very valuable. So I wanted to know what else he had to say about the whole international development system.
And what were your expectations? What did you hope to take away from the workshop?
Honestly, it was more of a curiosity as to how things are being approached here as opposed to how they're being approached back home in Mexico. So I wanted to know what people were looking into and how they were addressing the issues.
And can you tell us what your big takeaways were, how you enjoyed the workshop and what you learned from it?
Sure. I loved it. I loved the workshop. It gave me a very good sense as to where the younger generation wants to go and what they're worried about as far as international development goes. The seed scales model is, in my opinion, the right way to do things, where the focus on human development that hasn't been approached properly is now being approached in a sense that I think will have a positive long-term impact on whatever type of work you're doing. It was great for networking also, and just the way that everything was presented at a very simple way for that anybody with or without experience in international development can grasp. I think it was a huge I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just take your time.
A huge point, I want to say, a very positive point from within the workshop.
We know that English is your second language, so we appreciate you doing this interview in English. No problem. So we just have two more questions for you.
Okay.
How are you going to do things differently? How is your professional experience going to shift as a result of the content that you learned from the workshop?
Well, I'm changing the programs that we're handling completely.
Success!
So, yeah. We are polishing things. We were geared towards the seed scale model without knowing that it's being called the seed scales model. But we're definitely restarting, like it's like a rebirth with
Great.
most of the projects, polishing things, and now we're able to offer the volunteers that want to join us workshops that they can take to prepare themselves to do the work that they need to do, to have the knowledge and the awareness that they need to have to actually go to another country and try to make positive impact on the local community and within themselves.
Great, awesome. Thank you so much, Adriana. The last question I'll ask you is just, what would you say to someone who might be considering attending our next workshop?
Go! You can't miss it. Take notes. And I'm all for it. It's the best thing that you can do if you're looking into international development, and specifically if you're looking to volunteer in international development.
Awesome. Adriana, thank you so much for your time being with us.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're very welcome.
All right. Cheers.